morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Gabatsholwe. My supervisor is Ms. DJ, presenting on a project about perceptions of Shakawe community towards the adoption of Okavango Delta as a World Heritage Site. Introduction. Perceptions are defined as ways that different people notice things, especially with their senses. People's perceptions and views are very important in the management of natural resources, natural and cultural sites, which Okavango Delta is part of. Introduction continues. World Heritage Sites are places of beauty and wonder, mystery and grandeur, memory and meaning. In short, they represent the earth, the best Earth has to offer. Introduction continues. According to the Patriot 06 July 2014, on June 22, the United Nations Educational, Scientific and Cultural Organization, UNESCO, designated the Okavango Delta the 1000th World Heritage Site on their 38th meeting of the World Heritage Committee at Doha. The Okavango Delta now joins the August list of the world's most special places. Introduction continues. In terms of satisfying the natural heritage criteria for listing sites, the Okavango Delta satisfies 3 of the 10 natural heritage criteria stipulated in the operational guidelines of the World Heritage Convention as criteria number 7, exceptional beauty and aesthetic importance. This dynamic ecosystem has truly become a true wonder for the world to marvel at, thus constituting for its inscription. Introduction continues. Criteria number 9, outstanding ecological biodiversity and hydrological processes, as it is one of the few inland deltas that floods in the dry season, bursting into an oasis wonderland during the harsh, dry and dusting winter season. Introduction continues. Criteria number 10, protection of threatened and endangered species. Thus, the Okavango Delta has become the core habitat for many threatened and endangered species, which includes wild dog, cheetah, lion, and statunga. Statement of the problem. People of Shakawe have been using the Delta for many of their livelihood activities, such as source of food, income, and building materials with fewer restrictions. Statement of the... There's a problem here. Objectives. To find out the benefits brought about by the adoption of the Okavango Delta as a World Heritage Site to Okavango community, Shakawe community. Second objective, to find out the challenges brought about by the adoption of the Delta as a World Heritage Site to the community of Shakawe. Objective continues. To find out whether the Shakawe community supports this adoption. The last objective, to find out whether the community is aware of the laws governing heritage sites. Justification. Since the listing of the Okavango Delta as a World Heritage Site, no study has been conducted on the perceptions of Shakawe community towards this adoption. Therefore, this study is meant to determine the Shakawe community's perceptions, see if they have benefited and how have they benefited from it. Justification continues. It is also meant to enlighten or remind Shakawe community about the laws governing World Heritage Sites, which Okavango Delta is now part of, hence reducing conflicts between the government and the local community. Study area. The study will be conducted in Shakawe village located in the corner of Botswana along the panhandle of Okavango Delta, a pristine inland delta measuring over 16,000 square kilometers in size, which supports the lives of over 120,000 people by providing fresh water and freshwater food. Study area continues. The population of Shakawe is 5,651 people according to 2011 National Census. The ethnic groups found in Shakawe are Bambukusu, Baherero, Bayei, Basarwa, and Gereku, each with their own language and ethnic identity. Study area continues. The Delta supports an outstanding biodiversity of life, includes the population of some of most threatened large mammals as the white and black rhinoceros and the wild dogs. It harbors 24 species of global threatened birds and is key to the survival of Botswana's 130,000 elephants, the largest population of the species in the world. This is the map of the study area, and Shakawe is just at the corner of the delta. Methods. Both primary and secondary data sources will be used to collect data. The primary data will be collected using self-administered questionnaires from heads of households. Both closed and open-ended questions will be used. Secondary data will be collected from secondary data sources such as internet and unpublished or unpublished similar reports conducted. Instruments or tools. A questionnaire and interview will be used to gather data. The questionnaire will be written in English and Setswana, but it will involve translation to illiterate respondents by the researcher for further clarification. The questions will be open, closed-ended, and free-formatted, allowing the researcher and respondent to seek clarifications of questions and answers where necessary. Sampling procedure. Since the population of Shakawe is known, which is 5,651 when sampling, random sampling will be used due to large population number and limited time for data collection. 90 respondents from different households in 6 wards will be interviewed, and 15 respondents from each ward will be selected randomly. Procedure for data collection. The researcher will introduce herself to the people of Shakawe, specifically to the targeted wards. The researcher will therefore explain the purpose of the study to the local community. This communication will act as a tool to promote cooperation among the researcher and respondents. Before the interview session, the researcher will explain the study to the respondents. The questionnaires will be administered to individuals face-to-face on selected households. Data analysis. Data will be analyzed using computer Microsoft Excel tools, being tables, pie charts, and graphs to compare the relative frequencies. Data from open-ended questions and informal interviews will be thematically analyzed. The end of my presentation. Thank you.